The idea of working on the question of what is regenerative wealth and what it means to us as a community is really starting to excite me. Over the years, I've been in business and property and in the markets for a long time, so I've seen a lot of money come and go. And with 28 years of addiction, drug and alcohol addiction under my belt, I've seen a lot more money come and go. And I've been left with a narrative in my head that I don't care about money. And I thought this was an advantage, because it means when opportunity and money comes along in deals, I never get bitten by the stupid bug, and I'm always able to hold the fort and make sure everyone's working nicely together and nothing gets too crazy. But then I've started to see a pattern with my friends and other business partners that anytime they do really well, I'm really excited for them, and particularly if I've helped them get anything, I'm super excited for them. And I started to think, well, if money doesn't matter, why are you excited? And why them and not you? Why can't you be happy with money? Why doesn't it mean anything? And so it's got me really questioning whether, is this I've got really low self-worth? Maybe I think I don't deserve it. Or from an addict's point of view, money is really a representation of pain and personal destruction and trauma. And so is it that, or also, coming from the housing commission area, and not always the best places in life, in my dealings in the streets, I've got this sort of narrative of maybe money is the root of all evil, or all the silly stuff that we tell ourselves. So the thought of changing this narrative is important. So earlier this year, I chose a life of sobriety, so a win. Everything's changed since then. Last year I got the ADHD sorted, got diagnosed, and meditation, medication, behavioral changes, and so that's going well. But I was talked to the psychologist. I was like, okay, I'm doing well, what's next? Type A in me. And he's like, Michael, sometimes it's just better to keep some doors closed. You're doing very well in your life, so just keep going. So where I was looking for a childhood trauma specialist or something, he's just like, no, just leave that beast be. And although it was funny and I sort of accepted it, I've still got the questions of is it low self-worth? Is it what? What internal battle have I been struggling with my whole life that's been under the surface, where I'm trying to create a successful life for myself and my family and my friends, and the whole time I might have been battling myself against it, not in a conscious way. So let's bring it up. Let's bring it up to conscious decision making, and we'll really thrash this out. So I am really loving the thought of asking these questions with community, because my question is going to be the same as yours in some way, and you're going to have better ones than me that I get a benefit from. So why don't we just once a month get an expert in either it's like a trauma specialist around money, finance, or wealth, other sort of experts around this field, for us to be able to really question ourselves and see where we are, and galvanize ourselves as a community to where we can understand our triggers and how to work together, and how to invest together, and how to deliver this stuff through regenerative development in the field with community, and try to create a world that's worth living, a conscious evolution of our species. So if this is of interest, and I'm going to be doing it anyway, so if you want to come along, let's have a chat. We'll see how it goes. Just a bit of reference for anyone. I've been in Bondi for 10 years, and probably this was sort of one linear kilometre of beach is the only reason I'm still alive. But it's time for a change, and I'm moving to Western Australia now, to Perth, to set up Regen Perth for the Regen Places Network, and I'll be then sort of more central to potential work we're doing in the Philippines, central on the west coast, and service in the east where we are here, and up and down a couple of other cities for the Regen Places Network.